Okay. Still. Turn over.
Speed.
Action.
Okay, sir.
Pretty good, that's that.
Yes, sir.
Felt pretty good.
Cigarette.
You swore up and down last time, there's no way I'm done with Superman. Why are you back doing it again?
A lot of water under the bridge. That was 4 years ago I made those dire pronouncements. I think I had not been really thrilled with the way Superman 3 worked out. And don't need to say anything more, except sometimes things work, sometimes they don't. But I thought at the time that I wanted to walk away from it. And then gradually I thought, well, a lot of people really would like to see a Superman movie, and instead of complaining about it, maybe I should do something about it. And the best thing to do about it would be to come up with a story outline for a Superman movie that I'd like to see and that I'd like to be part of, so that I could get that enthusiasm back, get the motivation back, and that's really how it happened.
Oh, last one was a good shot.
It's pretty good.
Okay, can I see it again? That was particularly good for the foot stomp. Now, the next one, I think we should get into the battering ram and get that done. That's our next big major, and then we really just have punching out, punching in, which is pretty easy.
Chris,
We got
need the dirt bean quote?
we got the dirt bean clothes. Those are all like pickups. Those are inserts. The next big event we need is the hit.
This is an unusual Superman for you in the fact that you really have a lot of control, a lot of say over how the entire thing is being handled, from, I understand, co-stars and everything to the actual script. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I've always been making my opinions known, but this time it's official. That's the only difference, really. It's always been, I guess, since, the Superman 1 was like going to film school. It's like I went to film school, but I didn't have to write papers on the auteur theory or watch Citizen Kane 20 times. But you do a Superman film, and it is a real education in how movies are made. And I think in the year and a half that it took to make Superman 1, I learned a lot. Enough so that when it was time for the next one and the next one, they could rely on my input more towards the technical things, the flying and whatever. And then gradually this expanded into, this time, the story outline of, me sitting at home and saying, well, what do I want to see Superman do? What would I really care about? What would make me want to go do this movie? Even Gene Hackman said an interesting thing, and I, was very gung-ho, 24-year-old, and we met during Superman 1. I knocked on his dressing room door and I said, we got to talking. He said, Mr. Hackman, you're a really fine, respected actor. I just wondered, what was it about this particular movie that made you want to be in it? And he said, you mean beside the $2 million? And that was his answer. That was his answer in 1977. And on Wogan, the TV show here last night, someone at the interviewer asked him, why are you in Superman? He said, because I really enjoy this, and I really believe in it, and I really want to be here, and I'm having a chance to do a comedy performance, which I don't usually do. So in other words, his motivation is the same too. It's not really the money, it's what kind of movie would I like to go see?
When we've done it before, in other things, we had a thing in Superman 1 where I go through the ceiling down into Lex Luthor's lair. We've had things, Cape always comes with me. I guess that's why I've done it like that. It's like a whole ensemble.
Yeah.
If you leave it
It's
behind,
all part of the man. It's all part of
it's like bringing your.
It's part of his image. The cape's always the cape. Fine.
And I think otherwise it calls more attention to itself than it
I just
deserves.
thought I had to mention it for the sake of good order.
I just think it looks nice and clean, going in like a nail. Dum 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 dum, gone.
You see, because Superman is seen in every country of the world and every language of the world, it is a kind of an intercultural ambassador, so to speak. And I am very concerned that Superman is not, pardon me, it's not a piece of American propaganda. The thing about truth, justice, and the American way should not be a painful slogan. That's just a kind of a Valentine to, it's sort of a nostalgic thing. But he is, he's a world citizen rather than a piece of American propaganda, so to speak. And it's just, Maybe while people are laughing and enjoying themselves and watching Lex Luthor do his thing and seeing the special effects and whatever, there may be some sense about, I mean, we're playing out the fantasy of what if there really were this person who could show up and simply end one of the greatest problems of our time, which is the nuclear arms race. And starting with that fantasy makes quite a film, I think. In terms of the basic heart of the character and the way he is, I don't think we should mess with it. I think that it's a proven success, and what we have to do really is just make him a hero to believe in rather than a hero to make fun of. Very, very easy to send up Superman. Ridiculously easy. Anybody can do it. What we're trying to do is the stuff that not anybody can do, and that is to play it for real. And just for that moment, those 2 hours in the movie, if you just kind of squint your eyes a little bit and look through rose-colored glasses, you can think, God, what if there just were somebody like that? Wouldn't it be incredible? And that feeling, if you can get that out of the movies, then that's 2 hours well spent.
Kick. Turn over. Speed. Action. Get it. Stop. How's that look?
Okay, thank you. I'm going to hold it till there. Right, thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
I'm actually having the most fun on this film of all of them. And if we get it right, which I think we're doing, this will be the best of the Superman movies. And that's not just a pep talk. I think it really will be.